Good morning, everybody. It is day 13 for Food for the Soul, and today is a very special day because we have a very special invite, and I look forward to what God is going to be doing. In many of you, I see what God can do when you put your time and effort into something. He has your back. So I want to be able to see pastors. I want to be able to see prophets and teachers come out of this, musicians, music writers. I could see all this being developed in this group if you put your time and commitment into it. So I look forward to what God will continue to do. And without further ado, here is our guest invite.
God bless you guys. I hope you guys are having a blessed day. I really wanted to share with you guys something that I read and what I learned. I wanted to share with you guys Matthew 6:34, which says, "Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself." I really like this verse. It's actually one of my favorites because, well, even though it's a small verse, it teaches me a lot. Like once I read it, it just taught me a lot, and I like it because it says not to worry about tomorrow. And I think it's important because sometimes it's what we do, like we're doing something and we're worrying about like what are we gonna do tomorrow, or even me, like sometimes I'm eating and I'm like, okay, what are we gonna eat tomorrow? And we shouldn't be doing that because, like I said, we miss out on the blessings from today. We have to thank God for today and know that God has everything already. He already knows what's gonna happen tomorrow. It's all up to him. He already has everything figured out. So all we have to do is, just give thanks to God. That's all we have to do. Um, Sometimes we worry too much about like what if, or I wanted this, but I got this instead, and we get mad and upset when in reality maybe it wasn't even meant for us, and or maybe it was, but it's just not the right time, and we worry like I really wanted this. And but you have to like pray to God and talk to him, and we know that we may be like, how am I gonna know that it's for me or if it's not for me? But like we were listening to Tuesday's class, that God talks to us in many different ways, and it may not be not only through the Bible but also through like pastor friends, our leaders, even songs, or like they said on Tuesday, even on a billboard. You never know like how God is going to talk to you, and sometimes we're like, but I can't hear him. Everyone has a different way to talk to God, and God is going to show you. Once you experience it, you're gonna believe it. And sometimes we get way like too worried. We get to the point where we get desperate and we want to do things our own way without waiting for God's approval or waiting for what God has for us. And like I said before, God already has everything figured out. all all we have to do is have faith in him and know that he has everything in control. Like a story that I can like kind of relate to this, it's in First Samuel 13, where it talks about Saul and his troops. They were all in fear, and they had to wait 7 days because that was the command that God and, well, Samuel had set. He had set 7 days for them to wait for him. And then Saul and his men, they were getting so scared, they got desperate that they started to scatter. And then Saul told his men to bring the burnt offerings and the fellowship offerings, and Saul offered them without even like waiting. He didn't even wait for Samuel to get there, even though that was the command that he got. And when he finished, Samuel got there and he was very upset because he told him to wait and he didn't. And he got mad not only because he didn't wait for him, but also because he disobeyed God's command. And if he waited just a little more, God was going to establish his kingdom over Israel for all time, but because he didn't want to wait just a little more because he got too scared, he got too worried or desperate. He got a big consequence, and that was that his kingdom wasn't gonna last anymore. And this story, I really like this story because it teaches us that when we do things our way, it will never, we will never accomplish anything because, if we, like I said, we end up doing whatever we want, um, that blessing that God has for us, it won't even be there no more because we did things the way we wanted them to be. And we have to understand that God has everything in control. And, we will get consequences if we try to, um, take advantage of everything and just because we're worried, upset, mad, or because we didn't want to wait a little longer, like just 1 second, we will get that consequence. And I really wanted to say that no matter what we're going through, even if like you're worried, you have anxiety or anything, we have to give thanks to God for today. Because tomorrow it's something that God already took care of. He will open a lot of doors for you, and if there's something that you really desire, we have to believe that God has it for you. Maybe not at the time you want it, at the exact time you want, but you will get it because God knows what you want. And if it's something that that He knows that you need in your life, He will give it to you. Of course, His time only. And I also I want to end. I wanted to end this with this verse. It's Psalms 32:7. It says, "You are my hiding place. You will protect me from trouble." Um, Again, it's a small verse, but I really like it because I know that He is my safe place. Like if I'm in trouble or I'm sad, if someone's depressed, he's the only person we can go to. We pray, and that's what we had to pray because we built a relationship with him, and we know that he's there with us. We know how to talk to him, and he's a father that will guide us and protect us from whatever we're struggling with. And yes, we will experience difficult times. There will be challenges, but faith is something that we gotta have in God, because without faith, like there's nothing, because we have to believe that God is there with us no matter what. So you're going through something, and you feel like you can't talk to anyone. Even though God knows what you're going through, He loves when we spend time with Him, when we talk to Him and pray. And, He's the only one that won't let us down. And yeah, I really hope you guys learned from this. I tried my best to explain. And yeah, like, I just don't worry about anything. Thank God about today and your blessings that you have, your family. That tomorrow is something that God already took care of. And yeah, I really hope you guys have a blessed day, and I love you all.
Thank you, Natalie. I appreciate those lovely, kind, inspiring words that brought joy to my heart, joy to my spirits. Keep up the good work. I know it's not easy, sometimes it's scary, but the important thing is to keep moving forward and trust in God that He's going to guide us to where He wants to take us. With that, I leave you guys today. Have a beautiful, wonderful day. And I'll be calling the next person. So someone's going to be getting a phone call today. So get ready. You may be next. Ring, ring. I love you.